So I was just getting ready to make the pilot hole with the little nail, but I wanted to make sure I had it positioned just right, and I want to make sure I have the hole just the right size. So to be able to do that, I have to mark it. So since we're going to paint this whole head anyway, I'm taking the actual stick that I'm going to put in there, and I'm going to use that to mark it. So what I did is I just covered up with paper and a little bit of tape so that the bulk of it will not get any paint on it. And then I'm just going to touch the tip of this to the head, and then I'm going to hit it with a little bit of spray paint so that it will show exactly where the eye markers will be. Alright, it's kind of rough, but you can kind of see where the eye pilot holes are going to go. I like the left one better. Got a little overspray on there so you can't see that one as well, but I got an idea of where they're going to go. So I used a nail to make a little tiny dot on each side to make sure that the drill bit wouldn't slip, and I used a very thin drill bit to drill a pilot hole that went all the way through, and I couldn't see the drill bit on the top, so I had to route down farther to make sure that there it goes through. And I keep making each progressive drill bit a little bit bigger and keep watching to make sure this one is, you know, his left eye is a little bit farther away from the nose than this one. So as I drill this one, I want to push it a little bit over that way so that they're more evenly spaced. And then as I go, each progressively bigger one, I try and take the stick and put it in the hole so it's not big enough yet, so I know I need to keep going, and then eventually it'll be a perfect fit. Okay, so we got progressively bigger, and then one was too small and the next size up was a little bit too loose, but that's okay because as long as it fits in there, what we'll do is we have to make sure that it's straight. This one's looking a little down, so I need to drill a little bit more this way. But then we'll put filler in there and we mount it and make it light tight so that only the light comes through the eyes, and everything else will have painted black in there, and then we can just route it out with a little file to make sure that it's the right size. Okay, so I used my miter box and my little hacksaw to cut down the handle of the cat toy into two little pieces that will go inside the head. The depth on each eye socket is a little bit different, so I cut them specific and then I marked them like this has got a little L because this is the left eye socket, a little R, this is the right eye socket. So now they go right in, and it's a little loose, the hole's a little bit big, like I said. The next size down was too small, this one's too big, but that's okay because I'm going to put magic sculpt inside of here so that we can position the eyes to look exactly where we want them to look. And that will make it a tight fit, and it'll make it light tight. And then so what we do is we got our little LED light here that we can turn on like so it's bright, and you can lay it right on top of the little sticks. I'll turn this off so we get an idea of how that looks. And then this cap, this is not the cap I'm going to use, but everything we painted black on the inside, so there won't be any light leak coming through here. But so it'll only be coming through the eyes. So I think that's going to be a really cool Sentinel look, and with the really cool mouth, he's going to be pretty intimidating.